Hello everyone and welcome back to this video. Sorry I didn't upload this sooner, I've been a bit busy. But yeah, so today I'm just going to be discussing off script about the reboot. It's not just going to be a rant, I'll be talking about it, not only, the Unlucky Tug did this, but that was before the show came out. And while I'm recording this, there's been an announcement of a new theatrical film, the Racist Soda Cup. So I'll be talking about that in this video, but it won't just be a rant for me in this video. It'll be discussing what's going to happen to the Thomas legacy, and just what's going to happen to the franchise, like is it dead or whatever. So today I'm going to talk about why the Thomas reboot might not be the final chapter of Thomas. But before we get into that, I just wanted to make sure that you guys are subscribed so you can see my future videos, because we have 95 subscribers at the moment while I'm recording this. Could go up, could go down, and I'm super thankful for that, and I can't believe I have a lot of people watching my videos. So if you do like my videos, or this one in particular, and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. It helps me out a lot and it helps you to stay updated with more of my content. So let's get to the video. Now, before we start, I have to say, what is the Thomas reboot? Well, after the Big World Big Adventures rebranding, the show went down in sales and in interest. So Mattel again rebooted the series into a 2D animation style. So what did this bring? Well, with the first few episodes that have aired, we can tell that it's 2D animated. The whole, bouncing unrealistic thing. It's basically a Chuggington at the moment. It's not really Thomas anymore. My biggest question to Mattel is, why do you have to do this to Thomas? I would have been fine with them ending out after season 21. I know we don't want to see Thomas go, but, it's better than this, honestly. This doesn't feel like Thomas anymore. Some of the press I've even seen, even kids aren't liking it, because they say it's not Thomas. And so why can't they just make a new show? Why can't they just make a brand new thing? Because Mattel's lazy. Well, not just because they're lazy and they can't make new IPs, which would solve a lot of these issues. It's also because that Thomas has a lot of brand recognition. Thomas the Tank Engine is definitely a brand that everyone knows. If I go someone on the street, maybe they won't know, but I'll say, hey, Thomas the Tank Engine is like the blue train. Well, yeah, a lot of people know that. If Mattel can milk Thomas for everything, we've seen this in the Big World Big Adventures era. So this is why it's happening to Thomas. If this were happening to any other franchise, or Mattel could just make a new one, this video wouldn't be made. And yeah. Honestly, I don't see what was wrong with the show. Yes, I know Mattel weren't making money, but let's talk about the reboot itself. Yes, it's 2D animated, it's unrealistic, it's voiced by kids, there's no narrator, a lot of the characters have been cut out. However, in a recent episode, Edward and Henry have appeared, so the show is good, I don't care. Okay, the show's okay now, I'm joking. Obviously, there are some, maybe not fans, but of course everyone has their opinions. There are people who say, oh look, character, good. It's basically fan service. There was a bit of a problem with this in season 18. It wasn't that big of a deal, and it's one of my problems with Soda's Legend of the Lost Treasure. Was the fan service, and Mattel thinks they'll get away. When they say Edward or when they see Henry, they'll be happy because it's the characters that they love. Oh yeah, we have them in for 2 seconds. It's good now, right, guys? And yeah, so that's why it's not really working, Mattel. You need to step up your game. Now, I already talked about this slightly earlier, but the press. Now, what is the general public's response to this? Well, of course, everyone has opinions, and obviously there are kids who like it. That's basically that. Everything that everyone has different opinions. Everyone will like and dislike things. However, I've been seeing a lot of kids and people who don't like it outside of the Thomas fandom, and obviously it's bad, but I don't think it being bad is the worst issue. I believe that the worst issue, is what's going to happen to Thomas? Is it going to die? That's what I'm going to answer. Now, Thomas is in, well, I'm not going to say good hands, but, Thomas probably won't die because, look, unless Thomas goes completely down, isn't making any money anymore, I think Mattel still knows that Thomas can sell a lot. In the classic era, it was pretty good. Yeah, it was successful. The Hit and Nitrogen era, it was also successful. And when we reached the Brenner era, sales started to slip. Of course it was still successful. It was because it's Thomas. However, when we go to present day, the sales have been going down. So, but after we thought that the show was going to end at the big World Big Adventures thing, it didn't. So I think that it won't happen at the end of season 26 because there have been 2 seasons planned for it. What will I think will happen afterwards? In my opinion, the most likely thing, and even if it doesn't do well, Mattel will probably still recycle the season 25, season 26 style for the next few seasons. What I could think, I don't think they'll go back to the Big World Big Adventures, but I could see that. Now, the thing I'm hoping for, and I think every Thomas fan is they go back to the Andrew Brenner style. However, Andrew Brenner probably won't come back, so they'll have to find some more talented writers. However, I do believe that they can do that, but it's pretty unlikely that they won't do that. So is Thomas gonna die? Not really. It could. I mean, Mattel's a stubborn company. They really care about immediate sales, and Lucky Tug discussed it in his video, so I really hope you check it out. You should. It's probably in the description of this video, but yeah. Mattel's a very stubborn company. They don't really care about their franchises, really. I mean, yeah, and when the show was still good when Mattel stepped in, it wasn't because of Mattel. It was because, well, the people who were running the show actually cared. If you look at, say, The Great Race, it's a toy advertisement. Mattel is very stubborn, and if their products aren't making money, they're probably going to stop. I mean, Mattel's definitely stock is going down, but they're not going to go out of business. Do you see $1 billion, it could. I'm not saying it can't, but Mattel's a big company, and they can definitely come back from their stock thing. Not that I'd like to see it, but yeah. Now, we've gone if Thomas will continue or die. But what about if Thomas was sold to a different company? Well, this isn't when Mattel bought Entertainment that owned Thomas, but it wasn't as in, so just to clarify something, after Magic Railroad, Thomas was sold. It was sold, well, no, it wasn't sold. Brittlecroft left the company, the Glenn company was bought by Hit. That's what I wanted to say. I'm saying the same thing could happen, but not as Mattel was bought by Hit. I don't think Mattel would be bought. But who would buy Thomas? I don't think there would be a lot of people who Hasbro maybe, but I don't think I don't really have a lot of info about businesses. I don't think Hasbro does any shows. People have been talking about Disney or Pixar. Now, if that does happen, I'm guessing it could be worse than what Mattel's doing, but I don't see Disney buying Thomas. It just doesn't really fit. Any other companies, just let me know who do you reckon would. I don't think it would be sold because, but who knows. So that's basically it for the reboot discussion. If you guys do want a bigger rant where I actually, talk badly about it, I could, but yeah. Also, the new special movie, probably worse than Misty Island Rescue, but we don't really know. It could be better slightly, but I don't think it would. It's not very high chances. So that's basically it for this video. Just wanted to go off script for a little bit. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next proper video, hopefully coming out next weekend or whenever I do make it. So bye.